Okay, we're live again, and my name is Mary Sloan, and I am one of the founders of System 7 Success, and we're here to empower you. We're providing you with the tools that you need to be completely successful online with your business, and we hope that these tools will prove useful to you. So I have been working on a series with PicMonkey to show you how you can certainly create the pictures and the images that you need to get yourself up and on the internet. So PicMonkey is such a useful tool, and today I want to show you how to use PicMonkey to create a background image for Twitter. Now, all the social media, as you've seen, require background images, and we always need to find out what size those images must be. And Twitter is no different. So what I want to do is I want to go online and find out, because it's not something that I keep in mind. I do lots and lots and lots of Facebook covers, so I sort of remember the pixel size. But with Twitter, not so much. So let's go see how big Twitter needs to be. And I'm just going to go back to my screen that has PicMonkey on it, and we're going to go to Google search, and I'm going to write in, because I don't know the size, I'm going to write in Twitter background image size. Let's see, that ought to, 214. Yeah, that would be good. Social media image dimensions, a complete guide. Oh, that sounds perfect. There's always people who are so helpful. Everything that you need, you can find. And there's Twitter header design with 214 with template. That's interesting. April the 22nd. Okay, well, it says it replaces the old header. Maybe I'm going to look there. So let's see what this provides. New Twitter background header template. Okay, well, I don't want a PSD download. I just want them to tell me what size it is. Twitter header. As I am sure you've noticed, a new Twitter header image for your profile page has begun to roll out. Oh, I hadn't actually noticed. Okay, but what I do want to notice here is the dimensions. So, since I don't want to use Photoshop, I want to use PicMonkey. I can note that, in fact, it's going to be 2560 pixels wide, 2560, and it's going to be 600 pixels high. Okay, so that's all I needed to know, and that's how easy it is to find things on the internet. So don't ever feel like, oh my gosh, where am I going to look? Just go put in the most obvious things for a search. Google, thank heavens, has done a great job of improving search, so now you get most of the time what you want. I'm old enough to know that when I used to type things into the search bar, it was just absolutely fascinating what strange things I would get back, and it had nothing to do with my search. But anyway, Google's improved things. So now, whenever you're wondering, have a question, either ask us and we'll see if we can answer, or check it out on Google. So let's get rid of that. I wrote down the sizes. So I'm going to go back to PicMonkey. Okay, so now, one of the things that I like to do is I like to kind of keep things consistent. So if my image was really in that yellow theme, and I was all about time, and time is something that's really an interesting subject, I think, for those of us in Quanta, because how does time interact with our lives? So anyway, I kind of like the whole idea of time. And had I not chosen to do Empowering Life quotes, I might have done quotes on time as part of my quanta experience. But that's another story for another time. So let's just go back, and I'm going to start with PicMonkey again. And let's look at the design. Okay, there's nothing here that is anywhere near the size that we need. So let's just choose custom. And I'll make it sure, why not? Okay, and my coloring was sort of yellow. Oh, that's pretty good. I don't know if it's exact, but close enough. And so I'm going to apply that, and I'm going to take and resize. So just a second here, I need to get my page up a little bit so that I can resize it. There's resizing. And my numbers were 2560, so I go to 560. Okay, and I want to take that away because that's not right. Now I only need 600, so let's take 25 out of there. 600. There we go. Okay, there's my Twitter background sized. So I'll apply that. Now, because, as I said, I like to keep things consistent, I'm going to use some of those same images. And quite honestly, I found that time clock quite interesting. So I'm going to use that image again. So where did I find that? Oh, I've got that on my profile, but I had that back in my backgrounds because I found time interesting. Oops, I didn't need to do that. Just a second, I need to go back to images. Recent places, backgrounds, okay. And I'm looking for time. Time in my hand. Okay. Alrighty. That's kind of pretty. Now, of course, since this is Twitter, and it could be a background that I want to use to talk about time and the concept of quanta and empowering your life, I might put up a text message to that effect. Or I might go see if I could make that quote picture that we found fit. No, that was on leadership. That's different. What else could I do? I could bring in a different picture on time. I could make up a picture and bring it back here. There's a lot of things that I could do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some text. No, actually that comes in my profile. Yeah, all right, I will. And because I've got a lot of space here, I'm going to use Budmo Jiggler because it is kind of an interesting picture in and of itself. So what do I want to say? Is an ally or depending on your perspective. Okay, yeah, I could live with that. Time is an ally or foe, depending on your perspective. Okay, so let's just make that a bit bigger. Let's change the color of that. That would be fun, kind of a brownie color. I sort of like that. Kind of goes with the, I want to center that. I think I like that better because it takes up more space here. And I know they're going to bring up some words from my Twitter background. So there we go. Time is an ally or foe depending on your perspective. So that's all you really need to do. There's lots of other things that you can do with this background, and I'll let you have a look at Twitter and get an image for yourself of what you would like to do with it, because it depends on your Twitter account and where you're going with it. But that's how you find the size. That's how you set it up. I've kind of chosen the yellow color because my Facebook was also yellow, and I've chosen the time because that might be my perspective. When you are marketing, you always want to come from some particular perspective. As you can see in my Facebook page, I chose Empowering Life Quotes because that's really important to me. I find quotes to be incredibly empowering, and a lot of people share that, which is always good, because on Facebook, where you've got lots of people to draw on, you want to have something that's highly, highly, highly appropriate for a lot of people. So similar with Twitter. And if you've got some social media, I like to make sure that my social media all kind of match. So once again, thanks so much for watching. As you know, you can save this and put it where you want it. Just click the save button. Add a title, and then of course you can save it to your computer wherever you'd like it. And be sure to keep track of everything. And if you have any questions, I look forward to seeing you again real soon. And we'll find you online. Thanks again.